The number one reason why you have low energy and continue to suffer comes down to one word: inflammation. Or if you let me elaborate, three words: you are inflamed. That's right, you are inflamed, especially if you're suffering with low energy and you haven't been able to solve the mystery. So in this video, I want to explain to you exactly why I'm saying that you are inflamed. It's not what you think. And I also want to give you three things that you can do right away to boost your energy almost immediately. Let's dive in. My name is Dr. Joel Rosen, and I help burnt out men and women go from exhausted to energized by using easy to implement and really effective biohacks for longevity and health optimization. And on this video, I want to explain to you the number one reason you being inflamed is the main reason that you continue to suffer with low energy and you aren't solving the problem. And it's not what you think. I realize that you may have been told that your blood tests are normal, that there's no signs of inflammation, or you're eating a super clean diet that's whole food based, organic, pesticide free, no gluten, no dairy, doing all the dietary changes that you're making, yet you're still suffering with low energy and you haven't been able to fix this problem. I see this all the time with the patients that I work with. And the reality is you have to think about cellular respiration happening at every second of every minute of every hour of every single day. And as you're probably aware of, cellular respiration takes place in the mitochondria. And the process really works where the mitochondria uses the end products of cellular respiration, which is going to be important when I explain a little bit further as to what goes wrong. But as you're aware, mitochondria combine the food that you eat with the air that you breathe in order to create ATP, or energy, and water. And if it's doing that really, really efficiently, then your body is creating a clean energy and you have all kinds of energy, even if you're eating as good as you probably are. However, if the mitochondria doesn't combine the food you eat with the air you breathe to be able to create ATP and water, it's doing it inefficiently. And when it does that, it creates a lot of exhaust. And that exhaust, as you probably are aware, is called free radicals. And that is the major source of inflammation. So the question comes down to, what goes wrong? Why does the mitochondria not be able to combine the food you eat with the air you breathe to create a really clean, efficient, energetically producing fuel along with water? And you might be saying, you know what? I'm on top of all of the things that I'm doing, from a proactive eating a really healthy diet and the doctor's telling me that my blood tests are normal, I've gone so far as realizing that this is a mitochondrial problem. And I take things that boost my mitochondria, whether it's CoQ10, D-ribose, L-carnitine, NAD, alpha-lipoic acid, and any other mitochondrial boosters. You may also be taking that, yet you're still suffering with low energy and you're not fixing the problem. Again, what goes wrong with the mitochondria? And remember I said it's the end products that your mitochondria use in order to combine the food you eat with the air you breathe to create the formula of ATP and water. And without getting too complicated, a lot of processes go into getting and attaining those end products that happen in three phases that you might give you nightmares when you think about high school chemistry and you think about glycolysis, and that's really using your glucose to make an energy, but it creates an energy source that you can then put into Krebs cycle, which creates a little more energy sources, but then goes into the third and final stage where we use oxygen in a stage called oxidative phosphorylation in order to produce the most energy by using that oxygen and the air you breathe in order to create ATP and water. And when that doesn't happen efficiently and effectively, because of very key nutrients that are necessary, then your body's going to create a lot of exhaust and free radicals. And that really is the number one reason that you're not able to make high amounts of energy and you create low amounts of energy, is because you're creating exhaust with every single second of every minute of every hour of every day that you're respiring at the cellular level. So again, what goes wrong is the fact that you need 3 key minerals: magnesium, copper, and iron, and 1 major protein called ceruloplasmin, in order to combine all those substrates that you need in order to breathe at that cellular level effectively. But 3 things that you can do right away in order to get that oxidative stress decreased is you're probably already doing, making sure that you're eating a very clean diet. On top of that, I would even go as far as adding a really great nutritional mineral-based, non-adulterated mineral, which isn't glyphosated, it isn't alterated, it isn't synthetic, and most importantly, it isn't sweetened. A lot of the time I see sweetened or artificial flavors that make a mineral taste good in water. It gives it color. You don't want that. If it doesn't taste good, it's probably pretty good for you. The second thing that I would make sure that you're doing is making sure that you're actually getting outside and you're getting oxygen, because that oxygen is what's going to allow your cells to continue to breathe at the cellular level more effectively, is by getting oxygen. And the third thing that I would recommend is actually contractions, making sure that you're contracting your muscles and making sure that they are requiring to take blood flow into the muscles in order to nourish them with the fuel system that you're optimally putting the right puzzle pieces together. If you want to get the next answer on how to actually go about boosting your mitochondria so that you can combine these 3 very important minerals and the very important protein, make sure you go ahead and click on our next video in our video series called How to Effectively Boost Your Mitochondria. I'll see you on the next video. Hey there, I hope you're getting tremendous value out of our videos. If you are, make sure you like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on your alert buttons, and then check out the description below, because I have a free masterclass that will teach you how to 10x your energy levels in the next 12 weeks and finally end your energy and exhaustion nightmare.